The one thing that cured my anxiety was to stop hanging around with people that were not aligned, that were not meant for me, that made me feel like, ugh, every time I hung out with them. I don't have anxiety anymore. Honestly, it went the moment that I just started to remove people, not who were actively hurting me, because obviously, like, bye, but also those friendships or relationships that I felt indifferent about. Because I was still having to perform or to be inauthentic or to be a version of myself that I no longer was. You know, when you start to be authentic and you start to find yourself and who you really are, you can no longer tolerate being around people that force you back into a space where you have to perform and you have to mask. And masking and performing is what creates anxiety. And when you have anxiety, it obviously increases your cortisol level. It makes you feel inflamed, or you become inflamed. You obviously drain yourself of energy. You can't even, commit to spending time on things that you love because you're so consumed with anxiety or other mental health ailments. Stopping or avoiding being around people that are your gut is like rejecting, that your intuition is like, that's going to melt 99% of your anxiety, I can assure you. Because while you're around people that you're not aligned with, your body is having to work really hard to put on a front, to pretend, to perform. And over time, that causes burnout. And as we know, burnout and anxiety are like BFFs. So, what I will say is that test it. See what happens when you stop hanging around with certain people that you and your body just feel like ugh about, and watch how your anxiety will deplete. Trust me, I just don't have it anymore. I used to be riddled with it. I used to literally be governed by my anxiety because I was just around the wrong people. I'd be overthinking every single conversation, every single interaction that I had with them. Did I say something weird? Did I say something, a bit off? Were they annoyed with me? I don't feel that around any of my friends now. I don't feel that around anybody in my life now because I have cultivated friends that like me for my authenticity. So I don't come away worrying about what I said because I know that they know me and I know that they accept me, light and dark, and are not going to be judging me or criticizing me or basically not understanding me. I know that they get me. They're my people. Okay, so trust me, do an experiment. Stop hanging around with certain people that you feel like your gut's like, that's off. Even if you feel like, not bothered. See what happens, and I can pretty much guarantee that your anxiety will reduce.